When enough unclipped steelhead make it over Bonneville Dam to ensure wild fish runs can sustain themselves, the fishery opens on the Deschutes, John Day, Umatilla, Imnaha, and Grand Ronde rivers. The best fishing spots, like this one at the mouth of the Deschutes where it meets the Columbia, are no secret, resulting in shoulder-to-shoulder fishing, especially on weekends. To be successful in these close quarters, anglers must coordinate their casts and drifts with anglers around them to avoid crossing lines. And when somebody hooks a fish, all anglers must get their lines out of the way while the fish is landed, and in this instance, released because it turned out to be a wild fish.
Couldn't ask for a prettier place, you know. And the fish are here. The weather's usually pretty nice.
Dan Bork of Bend has fished the lower Deschutes for salmon and steelhead for nearly a decade. He hikes a few miles upstream to get away from the crowds and drifts large spinners through likely spots.
Spinners, you're just trying to get the blade turning, not real fast. You kind of swing it down through the water. And gone. That's number 3.
You're smiling about it.
Jose, that's 3.
This year's summer steelhead run to the upper Columbia and Snake River basins is more than 53,000 fish. While still poor, the run is coming in at 140% of the 5-year average, which means people can again fish for and keep hatchery steelhead and salmon if they succeed in landing them.
If only you'd landed it.
I didn't even have a chance. That thing was already... Yeah. And in this faster water, you know, they just use the current against you.
I know. Mine yesterday was netted 50 yards downstream.
And that water is a lot gentler than this. This here, they'll wrap around rocks, they'll use all that current and just keep going downriver.
In 2021, steelhead fishing was closed on the Deschutes River for the first time since 1978, which impacted anglers, guides, and local communities who participate in this very popular fishery. After that closure, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife developed frameworks to meet conservation needs and provide clarity on when fishing will be open or closed. This fall, anglers are again enjoying fishing for steelhead through the end of the year.
And that's the thing, it's just the surprise of it all is the fun, part of the fun, right? Like, oh, you'll cast 1,000 times and then on 1,001, you know, it's game on. And
So what do you do once you have a fish that size on in this current? What do you got to do to land them?
you hope it'll move upriver. So they make a decision kind of right off the bat. Sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't.
Anglers are encouraged to use best practices when steelhead fishing in case they need to release a wild fish. You can do that by fishing early in the day when water temperatures are cooler, landing the fish quickly, using barbless hooks, reviving the fish before releasing it, and using appropriate tackle.
I don't know, this is a medium heavy rod, 40-pound braid. It's probably overkill. I go back and forth between the medium heavy and the medium, and I haven't determined which one I'm more efficient at losing fish with. Because I can do it easily with both.
As always, check the regulations for the specific water you intend to fish. From the lower Deschutes River, I'm Brooks Snavely for The Great Outdoors.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.